Hey guys, what's up? We are going live right now. I wanted to show you my coffee roaster. This is, let me show you here. This is a Behmor 1600 plus coffee roaster. It looks like a toaster oven, but it's not a toaster oven. It's got like a little rotisserie sort of thing in there. It has up here, you can see the top. That's an afterburner or a catalytic converter for you auto guys. So this helps smoke suppression. So the smoke gets up there and it burns it again. And so that's why this is a coffee roaster, because when it comes out the top, this suppresses the smoke. This is the vent the smoke comes out of. So this is great for you. Could roast inside. I'm in my garage right now. But yeah, so I put about a pound of beans in there and I put the light on. And what I do is I just kind of watch it. And I put a timer on, and this is a P5. P5 is blinking because I'm in the manual mode. Manual mode means when I push P5, it's 100% power going to the burners. So what I like to do is put P5 and it goes all the way up to the heat as fast as I can get it. And so yeah, so we're gonna just kind of watch that. And if you are wondering what I'm roasting some Sweet Maria's Ethiopian Argaro Elbu Cooperative. So yeah, this stuff seemed to be the great price, about $5 or $6 a pound, and actually had a really good rating on it too, an 87 rating. So a pretty well balanced cup. Oh, we got a viewer. What's up? So yeah, this is kind of what I do. Maybe once a week I'll do this, roast about a pound, and every 5 or 6 roasts, I will clean the roaster with some Simple Green. Simple Green is a very natural cleaning substance, and I wipe down the inside with paper towel. So I do that every 5 roasts, and that keeps it nice and clean, because the coffee always can build up and mess up the sensors. And so yeah, you want to keep the sensors clean so that way when you're monitoring the temperature, it's very accurate. Because right around 320 degrees, this thing shuts off. So I monitor it every 5 minutes or so. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions about coffee roasting? Oh, and another great thing about this machine is it's very quiet. I can open this up, it can still roast. I can hear first and second crack while it's roasting. So it's really, I don't know, it's pretty easy to use. I just prefer the manual mode. I push a button, and when it gets to first crack, I knock it down to half power. So yeah, very straightforward, very easy to use. And I can actually hear it and smell it. So when you're roasting coffee, you can't just push a button and walk away. This is a very interactive process. You want to hear it and smell it. Right now I'm starting to smell smoke. Oh, did you hear that? I heard first crack. So you're going to start to hear like popping like popcorn. Huh, I heard one of them pop. Let me know if you guys can hear it popping or not. You'll hear it soon. But yeah, so this is a very interactive process. I'm monitoring the temperature. Right around 300 degrees is when I notice. It's not actually 300 degrees, the bean temperature. It's just that's the temperature of the probe on the side. This right here is the exhaust temperature, and this right here is the inside temperature. So it's not exactly accurate, but oh, I can hear more popping. So that's why, yeah, I'm listening, I'm seeing the color of the beans, and I'm smelling it. So this is very interactive. And the best part, okay, coffee roasting, when coffee roasts, it cracks. Let me show you guys what I mean. When coffee roasts, it cracks, and you want to prolong between first crack and second crack to get a sweeter cup. A very natural sweetness comes out. So right when I hear first crack, I'm going to try as best I can to slow that cooking down, basically. That's called the Maillard reaction. It's like a caramelization. You're cooking sugars. And so we do that by slowing the coffee down, slowing the temperature down over time. And that allows for a sweeter, hopefully better cup of coffee. So that's kind of the hope, is that you prolong the heat, the cracking, the cooking between first and second crack. So yeah, that's why I'm here listening, watching. If you're a coffee guy, you get all into it, and plus, it's kind of a fun routine. Normally, I'm smoking a pipe in here while I'm roasting coffee, but I wanted to be talking and showing you guys what it's actually like. Oh, we got 5 people. Yeah, and I got my little normally I sit here and I take notes, and I'm like writing down, like I'm making like a little graph. So you can see that even though it's full power, it went down in power, it went down in temperature. So that, I don't know why that happens, but I'm trying to monitor that. So you can see the burners in the back, they're full on. So right now we're just kind of drying the coffee out. It's kind of yellow, and there's quite a bit of water weight that, the water evaporates. So we're drying it out, basically preparing it for the actual roasting. And yeah, it's kind of nerdy, but again, I think it's fun. Yep, we got 6 people watching. I need some thumbs ups. Give me some thumbs ups, man. Thumbs up. So yeah, normally I have music going. I got my pipe, I got my whiskey, and I'm roasting coffee, and it's a very interactive experience, like I was saying. Oh, we got 6 people. By the way, if you don't know what I'm roasting, people ask me a lot. I get my beans from Sweet Maria's. It's an online company that produces, or they source green coffee. And what's up, Jonathan? Thumbs up! And so yeah, we got some Ethiopian coffee. Now it tells you right here what they recommend, how you roast it. If you want to get super nerdy, you can go super nerdy. FC, that stands for Full City, to Full City Plus. Now Full City is kind of like a medium dark roast. Full City Plus is like a darker roast. And so that's what they recommend. They recommend that you roast in between a medium dark and a dark. And then beyond Full City Plus, we have what's called a Vienna roast, or some people call it a French roast. And that's almost like burnt coffee, like Starbucks coffee. So they want this to be just before you get into the French roast, like right around Full City to Full City Plus is what they recommend. And then they tell you the tasting notes here. And they say it's great for espresso, which is what I primarily use it for. Yeah, I think that's about it. Can you see that? Bitter chocolate, stone fruit, dry. And so sometimes it's good to roast coffee and see if you taste these. Yeah, see if you taste the flavor. Oh, I heard a crack. Gotta go back to the crack. Back to the crack, back to the crack. So yeah, looks like we're getting dark brown now. So if you are interested in getting into coffee roasting, I'm going to put a link where you can get a Behmor roaster. They just reduced the price. I roasted for about 1.5 years out of a popcorn popper. It started to fall apart, and so I just figured, might as well get an actual coffee roaster. This does up to 1 pound, which is great because that for us lasts about a week and a half. And yeah, so with the popcorn popper, I was like roasting these like micro batches, whereas this I can get a full 12 to 16 ounces or 1 pound. So yeah, and it's much more convenient. I don't have to keep stirring the coffee like I did when I was in a coffee roaster. A popcorn popper setup. The flavors are very different though. The coffee that comes out of this is more convection, which is like oven style heat, whereas the popcorn popper was more hot air convection. Yeah, I forget which one's which. Anyway, so I noticed the flavors taste different based off of hot air versus just heat, straight up heat. But yeah, they're still very, very good, and this is more controllable. I can actually control this much better. Oh, well, we're gonna start to hear. Oh, do you hear that? That's for crack going on. So, now we got first crack going. We're going to push this button right here, and that'll make it half power. So what we're going to do, we're going to see those heaters, they're going to turn off, and they're going to go to half power. Hopefully we can prolong the stretch. We can make it cooler so that it can cook longer. Now this is the safety feature. When this goes off, you have to push start. Otherwise, it'll turn off. So you got 30 seconds to push that button. Because what happens if let's say I was roasting coffee and I walked away, this could turn into a fire hazard. Coffee is basically just I mean, you know, you can burn it and then it just turns into a fire. So they put that in there, a safety feature. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it makes it so you have to stay here. So a lot of times I'm using my phone. Right now I'm using my phone, but a lot of times I'm using that as a timer so that I can just be there for it. Can you hear that? Now some people, they push this D button, and they say the D button is good because when you push it, it doubles the speed. And some people like double speed drums, and some people like half speed drums. And Sweet Maria said that if you push that, you might get a sweeter cup if it's slower, and you might get a brighter cup if it's faster. You also get a little bit better of a even roast if it's faster. So some people push that and they slow it down only like the last minute or two. So yeah, let's see what else. I think that's it. Do you guys have any questions on this whole roasting process thing? See, right now I should be paying attention to it because you could easily burn coffee. Yep. It's pretty low temperature. That's good. So I'm watching this. Now when I start to hear second crack kind of sounds like snaps. It's less cracking and more snapping, kind of like when you put Rice Krispies into some milk. So yeah, that one you have to really listen for. But anything past that really is kind of like, for me, burnt coffee. So we're going to be attentive here. This is kind of like they call this the Rosetta Stone between first crack and second crack. Okay. So first crack is officially basically done. Maybe we'll get... Maybe the more you roast it too, the more even it becomes. So yeah, I try to make it nice and even, an even roast if I can. And I'm trying to think of other tips. I'm trying to think. It's pretty much straightforward. I use a vacuum cleaner and I use a paintbrush to clean out all of the, all of the grounds, the chaff when I'm done, because there's chaff everywhere. So yeah, this thing, it doesn't cool very fast. So what I do is I open it up and I let it cool with the door open, and that's when the chaff comes out. Like, I'll do this, like I'll open it up like that. Oh, you can see all that smoke. See, I keep it close to keep the smoke in the afterburner up through the exhaust. Yeah, this was not a planned out video, by the way. This is just me messing around. Huh. I think I'm hearing second crack. So what we'll do... Oh, you hear that? Snapping. Let's push this cool button. And we're going to let that cool down. And as it's cooling, it's still cooking to some degree. So, yeah. You can hear it snapping right now. That's basically like full City Plus roast level. I can do that and cool it off extra quick. But see, now I got chaff everywhere. Can you hear that? Yeah, those are pretty loud second cracks, which is, I mean, it's easy to hear. Sometimes you can't hear it at all. Sometimes it's very subtle. You pretty much know when you see smoke come out that, it's pretty well done, pretty medium to dark roasted. Oh, this is zoomed out. Yep, so that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. in the comments below. I think that's it. Some guys, they put like I've seen guys on YouTube. Oh, any recommendations for a good French press? Yes, I do got, okay, so I did a video on Amazon. It was a product called Ritual Coffee French press. And it's not the highest quality, but they have a lifetime warranty. So if you do break it, you just get another one for free. So I did a review of that. I'm sure you could find it in my coffee playlist. Again, it's not maybe the best. It's not as high quality as a Bodum French press, which is kind of like the original. But I think the lifetime warranty just trumps everything. So yeah, it's bamboo too. Some people like bamboo, some people don't like bamboo. It depends on your kitchen, I guess. But yeah, definitely check out Ritual and Bodum French presses. I also think the AeroPress makes a better cup. The AeroPress is like a French press on steroids, and it makes a cleaner cup, and it's easier to clean. I think the AeroPress is a better product overall. Pretty much. See, this is why you need a vacuum. So you need a vacuum because all that chaff will get everywhere. Dude, I just bought that French press and it broke the other day, and dude, I just bought that French press and just broke it the other day, and you reminded me it has a warranty. Yes! That's so French presses, right? Okay. They break. You're subjecting them to a lot of heat and a lot of washing, and they get broken in the sink. And I know they're thin, and I know sometimes they're tempered glass or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, they're probably going to break no matter how quality. That's why a lot of them are made of stainless steel, but then you can't see the coffee. But yeah, definitely don't forget that warranty, because the guy said that he, he's happy to replace them. So, yep. Oh, we got 9 people finally watching. If you're just tuning in, we are roasting coffee. It's in the cooling stage, and I'm roasting some Ethiopian Algaro Elbu Cooperative. Hey, Carl, got the Barista Express. Dude, that is a killer machine. Don't give up. When you first get it, you're probably going to suck at it, okay? Give yourself like a month or so to really figure it out and figure out what works for you. A lot of people tell me they don't get results like me. And I say, well, that's probably because your machine's a little bit different, and you're probably just getting used to the whole espresso thing. Yeah, so congrats, dude. You have a great machine for like $500, built-in grinder. I've had mine for like 2 or 3 years, and I've had no problems. Yeah. If now you just got to get a roaster. If you get a Behmor roaster, you can buy green coffee for $5 a pound, and you can have it fresh whenever you want. And yeah. Oh, try Indonesia coffee. It comes from Kerinci. They got black honey process. Yeah, so I don't know much about. There's dry process, which is a natural process. There's a wet process or a washed process. So I think the honey processed, what does that mean? Can you explain what a honey process means versus a dry or natural process? That's what we need to talk about, the different processes of coffee. That would be a good topic. A lot of people ask me, what do I do with my mattresses? Because I review a lot of mattresses. And they normally sit here in the garage, and then I try to flip them out every couple of days. So that way, my buddy Richie's like, dude, you're crazy. You got like so many mattresses. And that's part of the business, right? Like, part of YouTube is, mattresses. So I try to have a somewhat of an organized mattress thing in the garage. It's part of the entrepreneurship life, I guess. I don't know. So I'm kind of more into freedom. So that's why I got it. That's why I got into coffee roasting. It's because I have complete control, complete freedom. I can roast coffee when I want, how I want it. It's half the price of store-bought coffee, and I know just exactly how fresh it is. And yeah. Like, I'll show you over here. So here's all my drawers. Check this out. This is my coffee I'm gonna store this with different types of beans, but this is what I put it in. I put it in these. I put it into a lunch bag, and then I staple it. I staple it with this, so that way it's all ready to go for the next week. Here's all the coffee back here. You can see here's a pound of New Classic. Here's a espresso monkey blend. And then here's another 5 pounds of that Ethiopian stuff, which is pretty good. I got some hot mitts in case I need to take it out early. No, I'm not gay. Are you gay? Actually, I have a lot of people ask me. In high school, people were like, "Oh, he's so gay." Not gay, no. Yeah, my beautiful wife is inside right now. So, although this is kind of, if I did it like that, oh yeah. Oh, golly, is he gay? Oh my god. I'm probably really good at that voice because it's probably just the way I talk. Yes, I'm sure. Yep, I'm sure. I'm too, I don't know. I like girls too much, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. We got 11 people watching. It's almost cool right now. You can check it. 129 degrees Fahrenheit. So you could, you know, while this is going, you could start vacuuming if you wanted to. Let me get my bag ready back here again. Okay, let's see here. Get my bag. Stapler. So you're a freaking... No. Oh, no, I'm too lazy and to be metro. No, not a trans either. No. That would be freaky though. We were talking. My wife and I were talking about this today. Like, girls can say girls are beautiful, but guys generally don't say guys are beautiful because a lot of times beauty for men is so close to sex that when you say you're gorgeous or sexy or, you know, it's just like I'm thinking about sex, you know. So women, beauty and sex are very separate, whereas for men they're much more closer. That word can be associated much easier with sex. Yeah, why is this dude... Yeah, I'm wondering about this guy. Is this guy really gay? That's what I want to know. But here's what I've noticed. When people talk about it a lot, like, normally they struggle with it more than most people. That's what I've really noticed is when it starts to come up a lot, that's when you realize, like, maybe there's something... maybe they struggle with that, you know, more. Like, you know, when you get bullied in high school, all the people that say that you're gay, well, maybe they're actually gay. Like, have you thought about that? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. How's it looking? Let's see here. No, looks pretty good. Yep. My mom actually asked me if I was gay. My mom said, she's like, you know, I was in high school, and you know, I'm all floppy wrists and stuff. You know, I'm very, I get it. Like I'm skinny and floppy, and I am kind of out there. Hey, Tim's video. What's up, Bobby Lee? Oh, I didn't tell him. I said I didn't watch his thing today, but yeah, a lot of people, like, I get it. You know, there's a lot of stereotypical things that I do, so. I noticed a lot of people in high school were like, "Are you sure you're not gay?" So, oh, Christina! How's it going, Christina? Christina Harrison, my #1 fan! She's my #1 fan. Christina, we are roasting coffee, and we're about to put it in the bag. And yeah, we're roasting some Ethiopian coffee. It's green stuff. And oh, we got 14 watchers. We're roasting on the Behmor. 1600 plus. Christina's just hanging out, and yeah, so you can see there, that's what coffee roasting looks like. And we're also talking about, someone mentioned me being gay, Noel. So we're talking about how people who mention that a lot or tease you about it, they're probably more gay than you think. You can smell it from here. there. Yeah, dude, it smells so good. Actually, if I'm being honest, coffee when it's roasting kind of smells bad. Then the next day it starts to smell good. But right now it kind of smells like I'm burning hay or something, you know. It has that sort of burnt hay smell. But it does smell good because I know what tomorrow brings, you know. Yep. And this is, okay, so Pete, so when the coffee goes, see up here? Right there, that's called an afterburner. Or some people call that a catalytic converter. Basically, it burns the smoke, filters it, and blows it up here. So that prevents a lot of the nasty odors from getting out. Right now, I'm just cooling it. We got another minute. But, yeah. It's the easiest way to get rid of smoke is to vent it outside, or, I guess in this case, to afterburn it. Oh, where's the wife? Oh, you want to see the wife? Let's see the wife. Wifey?
Yeah.
Oh, they just wanted to say hi.
Who's they?
This, I think it's a girl, maybe it's a boy named Noel.
Noel?
Or is it Noel? I don't know.
Hi. Oh,
There she is. She's making.
dinner's ready.
Oh, it's ready?
Been ready
Oh, I'll stop this. All right, dinner is ready. I'm gonna let this thing sit here, and I'm gonna bag it up. Oh, we got 20 seconds until it's done. Yummy coffee. Kid just took off with my cell. Oh man, your kid took your cell phone. No, that's what my mom would do. That she'd be like, Okay. Oh, Noel something. She must have been born near a highway because that's where a lot of accidents happen. No, I don't think so. Bag it up, bag it up. I'm bagging it up. Bag it up, bag it up. Okay, you ready? Let's bag it up. So this is the chaff collector that doesn't really work as well. Especially if you open this thing up, if you open this up while it's roasting, chaff is going to go everywhere. This chaff collector is not going to work as well. But that's okay, because I come out here and I vacuum anyway. So this is what we do, right? We come over here, and what I do is I shake out the chaff, because I don't want to get in my garage. So I shake it. That's all you got to do. Shake it out, baby. Oh, yeah. Can you see that chaff coming out? You probably can't see that. I'll do it over here just so you can see better. I should have planned this video out. See all that chaff coming out? You have to do that. You can do this as much as you want. Chaff doesn't actually have any flavor. It's just cellulose. It's just the shell of the coffee bean. But, yeah, it doesn't look pretty. Nope, not a Libra. I am Aries, I think? Aries, yeah. Born in March. Late March. No, I don't believe in astrology. I'm a Christian, so generally Christians don't believe in that. They think it's kind of silly. But that's okay. Whatever, you do you. Okay. If I can do this. My reading list right now is YouTube Secrets. YouTube Secrets is written by Sean Cannell and Benji Travis. They are YouTube teacher guys, video influence teachers, and they wrote a new book. They wrote a brand new book called YouTube Secrets. And so when I'm not roasting coffee, I'm learning about YouTube. And when I'm not, see, there's still chaff in here. But when I'm not doing YouTube, I'm roasting coffee. And when I'm not doing that, I'm going back. Hey, let me show you this. See, the beans, they almost double in volume, and they lose almost half their mass compared to a green bean. Pretty interesting. See how dark this is? Pretty dark. This is darker than average. I have not been to Tim's new, oh, I need to do that. Dang it. Yeah, I want to make a cool video of that too. Is my wife a Libra? I don't think she's a Libra. Hold on, I gotta staple this. Hold on. Let's see here. Okay, so this is what I do. Grab it and I staple it. Okay, and I gotta grab this side, and then like, can you see that? And staple it. All right. We're good to go for another week. Sometimes I put the roast date on there, but if I know I'm gonna, if I know I'm gonna have it in that week, you know, you really don't need a, you just, yeah, it's fresh. That's all you need to know. So I think that's it. If you guys have any more questions on coffee roasting or, you know, whatever, coffee drinks or coffee styles, let me know. And as always, thank you for watching. Have a great night. Peace.